English for Public Administration 2. By Dina Penn. Unit 11. Non-profit organization. Recording 11.1. Non-profit organization. A non-profit organization, NPO, also known as a non-business entity, not-for-profit organization, or non-profit institution, is a legal entity organized and operated for a collective, public or social benefit, in contrast with an entity that operates as a business aiming to generate a profit for its owners. Almost all non-profit organizations are subject to the non-distribution constraint. Any excess revenues must be allocated to purpose, not distributed elsewhere. Non-profit organizations include many different types of organizations, including charities, churches, business associations, social clubs, most political organizations, and consumer cooperatives. Some non-profit entities can also qualify to receive tax-deductible contributions, but incorporating as a non-profit entity does not require tax-exempt status, by law. Accounting, trustworthiness, honesty, and openness are the key aspects of non-profit organizations, especially for those who have committed their time, money, and faith to the institution. Organizations that are non-profits are accountable to donors, founders, volunteers, program recipients, and the public community. When a non-profit trying to raise funds through donations, public confidence plays a significant role in the amount of money it can raise. A non-profit that focuses on its mission has a greater chance of being trusted by the public. The organization will therefore be able to earn more money. By what a non-profit does, as well as how ethical the standards and practices are, the public can gain a sense of confidence in what the organization does. It is impossible to measure an NPO's power and significance by its monetary size, as those qualities are best demonstrated by an NPO's effectiveness in carrying out its charitable mission. Some NPOs which are particularly well known, often for the charitable or social nature of their activities conducted over a long period, including Amnesty International, the Better Business Bureau, Oxfam, Carnegie Corporation of New York, Demira Deutsche Missenauer, German Mine Clearers, Goodwill Industries, United Way, Habitat for Humanity, Teach for America, the Red Cross, and Red Crescent organizations, UNESCO, IEEE, Worldwide Fund for Nature, Heifer International, and SOS Children's Villages. Statistics in the United States. In the United States, one of the largest non-profit organizations is the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which has an endowment of $38 billion, and the Howard Hughes Medical Institute, which has an endowment of approximately $14.8 billion. Outside the United States, another large NPO is the British Wellcome Trust, which is a charity in British usage. Note that this assessment excludes universities, at least a few of which have assets in the tens of billions of dollars. According to the National Center for Charitable Statistics, NCCS, there are more than 1.5 million non-profit organizations registered in the United States, including public charities, private foundations, and other non-profit organizations. Private charitable contributions increased for the fourth consecutive year in 2017, since 2014, at an estimated $410.02 billion. Out of these contributions, religious organizations received 30.9%, education organizations received 14.3%, and human services organizations received 12.1%. Between September 2010 and September 2014, approximately 25.3% of Americans over the age of 16 volunteered for a non-profit. Mechanism of money raising. Non-profits are not driven by generating profits, but they need to bring in enough income to meet their goals. Non-profit organizations can raise funds in different ways. Donations and sponsorships from individuals and foundations, government funding, programs, services, or merchandise sales, and investments are examples of income from these sources. In terms of which sources of income work best for an NPO, it is unique to each. Within the last decade, organizations have adapted competitive advantages to create revenue to remain financially stable. Private donations and government grants can differ from year to year, and private donations can disappear. Thanks for watching.